Hey, Pastor Paul here. Now, some of you don't know how Laura and I came to be here in far west San Antonio planting a church. So I want to give you a little backstory, let you know what's going on. Uh, Prior to this, I was actually a pastor at a small church in southeastern Minnesota. I was up there for a couple of years helping the church finish well. It was an old historic church in a small town, and it was a dying church. Now, we spent a lot of time pouring into that church, helping the aging population know they were loved, know that God had them. But as we finished up, we started looking and saying, okay, God, what are you calling us to next? This has been hard. We'd like something easier. And instead, God told us we were being called to plant. So we prayed about where. We prayed, God, where do you want us to go to start a church? Give us somewhere simple. Give us somewhere where people are clamoring for a church. But instead, he said, go home. Go back to Texas. So we prayed, okay, where? Where in Texas are we supposed to be? What community are we supposed to go into? I've grown up all over Texas. I've lived in Houston. I've lived in Temple, Austin, Cedar Park, Dripping Springs. The majority of my junior high school age was in South Dallas. I spent a lot of time all over, but I'd never lived in San Antonio. But that's what he told us. He pointed us towards San Antonio. And we came down, we started looking around, we started talking to other pastors, making connections, asking about the different communities. And as we were driving one day, we stopped at the intersection of Culebra and 211, right on the edge of Bexar County. And Laura looked around and she said, there's going to be a church here in 10 years. And I looked, said, no, 5 years. The next day, I was talking to another pastor, and he pulled up a map, and he said, you know where you need to plant? Right here. And he pointed out Harlan High School, which is 1 mile east of that intersection where Laura and I had been the day before. He said, right here, it's one of the fastest growing areas of San Antonio. And there are so many veterans, and there's so much need. You need to go there. So I started looking. I talked to pastors in the area. I talked to Kevin down at Alamo Community Church. I talked to Paul at Disciple Church and spent some time just praying in this community. And God made it clear this is where we're supposed to be. So in June of this year, we moved here. We've been working to meet people. We've been loving on people. We've been taking prayer walks and praying for our neighbors. We've been spending time in our community, loving our community, and working towards building this launch team. Now, if you want to be part of this launch team, I ask that you'd reach out to us. You can do it a couple different ways. One, just leave a comment on this video. But another way is to go to our website, churchatthehub.com. Navigate to contact us and just send us a message there. I'll respond to you. As we're doing all of this, we're working to build a community that is dedicated to Christ and that is sharing Him with our neighbors. If you want to be part of that, reach out. Till the whole world knows. I'll see you soon.